Hi, and welcome to this episode of Little Sprout Speech TV. Grab your pen and paper because today we are talking about 3 things that your child with autism wishes you knew. Number 1, asking a child to make eye contact if they don't naturally do it is sometimes physically painful for a child. Temple Grandin explained it as though somebody was stabbing her eyes out with like forks, or I forget the exact description, but it was along those lines. And she said it's physically painful inside to look people in the eye. So one little trick that I use is I ask children to look at my nose. And when you ask a child to look at your nose, they're not making eye contact, but they do look like they're looking you straight in the face. It's very rewarding to us as adults and you as the parent, but it's not harmful to your child, and it's something they can do, and then they don't constantly hear, look at my eyes, look at my eyes, look at my eyes. So that's number 1. The second thing is some children really need stimulation from things outside of their own body, right? You and I are able to get stimulation from within our bodies. And that means that, things in our system are regulating themselves and making us feel like we're in this happy, content place. Whereas your child doesn't necessarily, it's not working for them. It's like the system is just, there's a little glitch in the system. It's not quite working. And so because they're not getting that inside, they need to get it from the outside. And so sometimes children with sensory disorders or some sensory needs, really respond well to like big squeezy hugs, or, those weighted vests, or the tight, wraps that go around their body. There's all different kinds of things. And this is a good topic if you have trouble with this, to talk to an OT about, an occupational therapist, and get their guidance and help on this topic. But I just wanted you to understand that sometimes they're seeking this from the outside because they don't get it on the inside. And then number 3, children with autism think in pictures. And I've written about this before. I have an article recently about how your child thinks in pictures. And I really mean that. Temple Grandin explains it as your brain, like being Google Images. So she says her brain is literally Google Images. And when she thinks of a topic, she pulls it up in image format in her brain. And I think that's pretty freaking cool. But for a child who may not excel in the language realm, pictures are their thing. So, printing off pictures and getting them pictures of various things to help them communicate if they're not verbally, if they're not talking to you yet, will be really helpful to them. So I hope these 3 tips help you. These 3 tips on, what every child with autism wishes you knew. My goal is to provide you with some tips that can help you as a parent on a regular basis. And I hope this helps. I look forward to talking to you all soon. This is Hallie Balkin signing off.